Why can't chess players castle if their king is in check? Imagine you're in a game of chess and you want to make a move that could help protect your king. You might think about castling, that special move that gets your king to safety and develops your rook at the same time. But here's the thing. If your king is in check right now, you cannot castle. Why is that? Well, it all comes down to the rules that keep the game fair and make sure your king stays safe. In chess, castling is a move where the king moves 2 squares toward a rook, and then the rook jumps over to the square right next to the king. This move is only allowed if certain conditions are met. One of the most important rules is that the king cannot be in check at the start of the move. If your king is already under attack, you are not allowed to castle. This rule exists because castling is meant to improve your king's safety, not to escape from a threat that's already there. Another key point is that the king cannot pass through a square that is under attack. During castling, the king moves 2 squares toward the rook, which means it crosses over 1 or 2 squares. If any of those squares are attacked by your opponent's pieces, castling is not allowed. The idea is that your king should never move through danger, even if it ends up in a safe spot. Plus, the king's final destination after castling must be safe. It cannot land on a square that is attacked by an enemy piece. If it does, castling is illegal. The move is designed to give your king a safer position, but only if that position is truly safe. Now, the rook's status does not matter when it comes to castling in relation to check. The rook can be under attack or pass through attacked squares during castling without making the move illegal. The focus is always on the king's safety throughout the process. So to sum it up, you cannot castle if your king is in check, if the king has to move through attacked squares, or if the king's final square is under attack. These rules are in place to make sure that castling is used as a move to protect the king, not to hide it from threats. If your king is in check, you need to first get rid of that threat by moving the king, capturing the attacking piece, or blocking the attack. Only then can you consider castling, if all the other conditions are also met. This keeps the game fair and makes sure players respond properly to threats on their king.